Since announcing his candidacy in June of 2015, Donald Trump morphed into a national phenomenon, captivating the country, dominating news cycles day in and day out, and creating a white-hot debate about our national media like nothing we have seen in a long, long time. Tonight, we have a candid conversation with some of the best-known reporters and media critics in the country, here to reflect on the media's highs, its lows, and what lies ahead. Beginning tonight with Media Buzz host Howie Kurtz. Hi, Howie.
Hey, Megan. You know, from the moment Donald Trump descended on the Trump Tower escalator, and especially when he attacked Mexican immigrants as rapists, most of the media wrote off his candidacy.
We better be ready for the fact that he might be leading the Republican ticket next. I know you don't believe that, but I want to go on.
And the cycle kept repeating itself, as when Trump criticized former POW John McCain, saying he preferred military men who weren't captured.
I don't know the fitness that Donald Trump possesses to be commenting on other people's heroism. The most lethal foe that he has ever faced in his own life, I think, was Rosie O'Donnell.
He's not a real legitimate candidate, but he is number one and number two. You do have to cover him.
And again when he proposed a temporary ban on Muslim immigrants.
Are you a bigot? Not at all. Probably the least of anybody you've ever met. You're increasingly being compared to Hitler. Does that give you any pause at all?
No, because what I'm doing is no different than what FDR's solution for Germans, Italians, Japanese, you know.
Some pundits said Trump had self-destructed when he attacked a Mexican-American judge, again when he attacked the Gold Star family, and some said he was toast after the Access Hollywood tape on which he talked about how his celebrity status enabled him to kiss and grope women.
I honestly feel like there's a pretty good chance we don't know who the Republican candidate is for president by the end of this weekend.
Will this kill his campaign? I think this could be it.
And after the third debate, when he wouldn't promise to accept the election outcome?
He may as well have laid down in his own coffin with a hammer and nail and pounded it in himself. But by saying he won't accept the results of the election, that was just a lights-out moment in American politics.
2 days before the election, with virtually all of the media establishment saying all signs pointed to a Hillary Clinton victory, I had to ask this question. A number of pundits came out 2 weeks ago and said this race was over, done, Hillary was going to win, who's going to be in her cabinet, no way Trump could pull this thing off. Was that, in retrospect, reckless?
It was in a way, because throughout the primary, the media kept saying that Donald Trump couldn't win the primary, and then he kept winning state after state after state and became the nominee.
And now the media are calling him president-elect.
A question for you, Howie, though. When you go through those controversies, you know, were people, like all these media reporters, were they writing him off as a group, or were they asking the question, is this the end of Trump? Because there's a difference between those two.
There was a real mixture, Megan. Some of them were writing him off. This guy is never going to win the nomination or the election. Some were saying, wow, he seems to be seriously wounded. Well, he's never going to survive this. All of that we rehearsed and talked about over and over and over again. They really never quite grasped the nature of his appeal to working-class voters, and now scrambling for other explanations. It's Russian hackers. It's a bunch of Yahoo racists who voted for him. It's the media's fault. Still not fully grasping or accepting that Donald Trump won this election.
Howie, good to see you.